What up, what up, what up? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know I'm a little bit late, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good. I've been preparing all weekend, and you know what? I'm so excited to be here. So, please forgive me. Hey, boo! Oh my goodness. I see my people in the house. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited you're here. So, anyways, hey, boo. Hey, how you doing? I know, right? OMG. So anyways, but yeah, I've been preparing y'all. Look, when I tell you I've been sitting in that chair over there for from Friday to like now, right? Yes, I've been sitting in that chair. Oh, it's been great. So I cannot wait to share with you what we're going to be talking about tonight. Tonight is the third episode in Branding Basics, and it's kind of quiet in here, so I need some tunes. So just give me a minute. Yeah, there we go. There you go. The little background, some. So anyways, but yeah, I've been preparing, and today is the third episode in our Branding Basics, making sure that we're doing all the things, right? So today we're going to be talking about brand consistency, how you can do that and do all of the things. Okay. So, I know, right? I know, Val, I've been stuck in the chair. Yes, child, my legs hurt. So if you don't know me, my name is Michelle Lawrence with LBC Branding. I help you stand out so that you can make your mark in the world. The way I do that is with my MARK method, which stands for Mindset, Authenticity, Revenue, and Knowledge. I do that via classes and courses and social learning, just like this. So what are you waiting for? It's time for you to make your mark. Okay. So yes, honey. Yes. I have been stuck in this chair. Well, not this one, the one on the other side of the set. So, yeah. Child, when I tell you. Okay, my legs hurt. So anyways, but yeah, I get up, I stretch, I eat. Oh, boy, do I eat. But you know what? It's all good though. It's all good. So today is the third installment in Branding Basics. And so I may jump into a DeLorean. Y'all know how we do around these parts. So anyways, I'm so excited. So we're talking about creating brand consistency across like everything that you do. Like, if you're going to show up, how you going to show up, how you going to look, and is it going to make sense when people see it? And is it going to do your business any good when you do? Okay, we're gonna be talking about that kind of stuff. So, the technical pieces, like how you do all the things, right? We're gonna skim the surface because, of course, I have a lot of stuff and free downloadables for you to work on all of this stuff in your free time. Okay, so yeah. So for that, of course, we're gonna jump exactly right into it, right here, hunties. Okay. Oh my goodness, yes, this is what we talking about. Okay. So let me go to my computer. Okay, perfect. Okay, here we go. So what are we talking about? We're talking about creating a style guide, right? So the importance of a style guide is that it makes you be consistent because you know exactly how you're going to show up, your colors, all your different things and all of that. Now, I know we just talked about like the branding basics, the last couple of weeks, as far as like figuring out what, knowing your mission, knowing your goals, knowing all of these things. You kind of already have to know that before you get into this part. Okay. So, this whole month we're going to be, I've been talking about going back to the basics. Okay. So creating a style guide is one of those basic things that you'll need to do, right? So it'll help you to establish your professional image for your business in a way that, does your business good and that you can then follow that guide everywhere you go. Okay. So, this right here is an example of the beginnings, the very first style guide that I created from my brand, right? So a style guide ensures that your consistency is the same across everything. I just said that. But I wanted to give you an example of what that can look like. And it could be a document, right? When you create all this stuff, you could make a document out of it. And then it could even be it could be on your website too. I'm just saying, because big corporations do that. The corporation that I work for in my day job, they have a style guide. So, there's certain ways that you can use their logo. You can't use it this way or that way, that kind of thing. Think about your business like that, because you're a mini corporation, right? So anyway, what are some of the elements, right? You can identify these elements and kind of figure out what you want to do. By following these guidelines, you'll know what to do with it, right? So what are some of the elements? We're going to have to go back to the basics. See, I told you I was going to jump in that DeLorean. I told you I was going to do it. So let's go back to the basics. So I don't know if you remember, I did a whole series on this. It's right here on this channel and you can find it, right? But I'm also going to let you know about the downloadable that you can get that we're going to be talking about today to create your style guide. Okay. So it's called Mark Maker's Visual Brand Basics Worksheet. I know it's a mouthful, but you can get it at the lbcbranding.link/visuals, because it's your visual brand style guide. That's basically what we're going to be talking about today. Okay. And so in that playlist, we covered all 7 of these different tips, right? So let's talk about it. Let's kind of talk about it. This is going to be a surface level thing. So one of the first steps in doing this, right, is creating these elements, right? Now there's 7 elements that I talked about in this with this guide, right? Here they are: graphics, mood boards, logos, color palettes, textures, taglines, and typography. And we'll just go ahead and jump right into all of it. So now, when we're talking about different things, we talk about like the color palettes and your typography, meaning your fonts and stuff like that, and imagery and all of that. All of these things go into creating that guide for you, right? So having a clear understanding of these elements can get you to start thinking about how to incorporate them into your style guide, right? So when you create the style guide for yourself, you're going to, be choosing colors. Colors are really important. You're going to be choosing, different values, and knowing your brand's personality is really important, right? And so the thing that I use to do all of these things is Canva. I absolutely freaking love Canva so much. I love Canva. I do all of this in Canva. And so the thing that the guide that you're going to get, you can edit it in Canva. Okay. So one of the places that you can go to learn about color psychology and logos and all this stuff is Canva, right? And this is one of the most invaluable things I've had in my arsenal of things, right? So you could learn how to do all of this in Canva. And if you go to canva.com/colors, there's a whole area there where you could learn about the psychology of the colors and what kind of emotions those colors invoke, and do different little brand surveys and things like that, right? So go there and learn how to do all of those things. Another thing that you can use is texture. Okay. I was going to put some leopard in it. Hey, boo. Hey, Kimberly. I see you out here in these internet streets. I'm so excited you're here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming through, boo. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. And yes, I concur. Canva is definitely the bee's knees when it comes to being it for everything for your brand. I'm just saying, right? So anyway, you want to be consistent, right? So choosing the right fonts, really important, right? Because you want to do that all the time. Okay. Don't be mixing it up. figure out what it is, figure out your brand personality, figure out, is it playful? Is it serious? Figure all those things out. And, we talked about that in the last 2 episodes about figuring out your mission, your goals, the culture of your business, all this other kind of stuff. And so you can kind of really get into it. So like here, like this next slide I'm going to show you here, this is something that I've learned through Canva. They have like Canva school, child. You can go to Canva school and they'll teach you all this kind of stuff. Okay. They teach you all about your, how to choose your fonts, what are some of the things that you need to look for. There's so many other places that are out there, but you don't have to go anywhere but just stay in Canva and you learn all this stuff. Okay. It talks about the anatomy of typography. What are we talking about? Are we talking about, the nice block style letters? Are we talking about more cursive type things? Different ways to do everything, right? That's just one of many things. Then we talk about imagery. We talk about like how you want your brand to show up. Creating a mood board is one of those things that you can do to do that, right? You could come up with like your style, how you want it to show up in photographs and illustrations, what your icons would look like, right? These are just examples of, different imagery and styles that you can use. Of course, I'm showing you, my imagery and styles and stuff like that. But, these are just examples, right? And it's so important to choose the imagery that reflects your brand's personality and values. Okay. So now remember I was telling you, we did this a while ago. Yeah. It's on this channel. We did this a while ago. Right. And you can go, there's a playlist and it's called Brand Basics Visuals. It's the visuals playlist, and it's here on this channel. I'm going to put a link to it in the description so that you can just click on it and go there. It's a 7-episode series and it talks about all of these things. Okay. So here are the elements that we talked about. We talked about mood boards, figuring out your imagery, right? This captures the feel of your brand. We talked about logos, why it's important, right? This makes, make sure that your logo is effective and it represents your brand, right? But you got to do a lot of other stuff, like deep stuff, before you get to this part, right? I'm just saying. Now, we talked about color palettes, right? Choosing a cohesive look for your brand, figuring out what that looks like for you. Like, what does the psychology of the colors mean? What type of feeling do you want people to experience when they experience your brand? What kind of feelings, they will experience when they see your stuff, right? Typography, talking about the font, choosing the right font for your brand. And then also, making sure that you use this all over the place. Then textures, talking about the, giving visual interest to your designs. Anything that you create, you want to make sure that you use the textures that then best represents your brand. And then a tagline, right? How to come up with a good one. We talked about that. That was a whole episode on taglines, right? And then last but certainly not least, graphics, right? How to create visuals that'll help build your brand. So once you have a chance to do all of these things, using in this particular series that I did, we worked on an actual style guide. So by the end of the 7 days, you will have all of the pieces that you need for your brand. You'll have all of those things at your fingertips so that you can use them now and then use them consistently across all of the platforms that you use, right? So yes, child. Okay, go ahead and jump on into it and go ahead and get it. Okay, so where to find it? basically where you got to go is to lbcbranding.link/visuals so you can get your copy of this worksheet. This worksheet is amazing, if I do say so myself. And I remember when I was doing this, I literally did all of the things along with you so that you can get all of those elements together for your own brand, and so you can have them at your fingertips. Okay, so don't forget, it is free 99, and so go ahead and download the worksheet so you can go ahead and get your branding elements in place. All right, so for the next episode, we're going to be talking about building strong communities. Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about on the next episode. That's next week. Okay, but my question of the day is, do you have your visuals together? Okay, if you don't, y'all already know. All right, I just told you where to go get the thing. It's free 99. Go on and get it. And there's a whole playlist of stuff that you can watch so that you can go ahead and get your visuals on. Okay, all right. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's what we're doing out here in these internet streets. I hope that this is really helpful for you and that it's starting to make sense, right? And that you're going to be able to oh, I could do this. Yes, you can. Okay. Si se puede. You can do this. Okay. Oh my goodness. So anyways, I'm so excited you came to join me for this very short episode. And it's funny. It's so funny because these episodes are really short, but at the same, oh man, it take a lot out of me because, I'm creating all kinds of stuff. So anyways, oh my gosh, so much is coming up. I also want you to, I have a new website. I do. I turned on my new website. I now have to point my old website to the new one so that you can see all of the fun stuff that's there. And then I also have been blogging a lot. Speaking of blogging, OMG. Oh, I forgot. Let's get to the news. So what had happened was, I don't know if you know, but I'm a part of a group of people who, we do all the things. And we talked about blogging. And it was wonderful. So we talked about blogging in this episode, and we had differing opinions on, do you blog, do you not blog? I don't know. I love blogging, and I really started doing that again. So with each episode that I produce, I create a blog that goes with it, and just giving you more information and stuff. I just absolutely love doing that. So yeah. We talked about blogs, and as a matter of fact, I would leave the link for the blog that goes with this. Usually the blog comes out on the following Wednesday. So Wednesday coming, the blog for this episode will be out. And so yeah, I've been having a lot of fun doing that. What else are we up to? This whole month, we've been talking about branding basics. So, we're getting ready for March and what's coming up in spring. I cannot wait to show you what's coming up in spring, but we'll touch on that in next episode. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So now that we've talked about creating a style guide, are you going to create your style guide? I hope you are. Just go ahead and pick up that guide so that you can go ahead and do the things, right? And, come back and tell me in the chat, was it helpful? Now, is this information helpful for you? Because I really, really, I covet your opinions. So yeah, is this helpful for you? If it is helpful for you, let me know in the chat below. And then also too, let me know what types of videos and what types of things you want to learn how to do. So that would be amazing if you could do that for me. Oh my goodness. Hey boo, I see some more of my boos in the chat. Hey boo. What's going on, Richie Rich? I'm so excited to see you here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming through. So, but anyways, but yeah, so we are done. Okay. And now I'm going to give my legs a break. So, cause I've been sitting for the last 3 days. Oh, another thing that's coming up, it's my birthday week. Yes, Friday, this coming Friday is my birthday. And yeah, it's also one of my friends' birthdays too in the chat. So yeah, it's my birthday week. I'm taking my birthday off. So yeah, I'll be able to like relax, release, and relate all the things, do all the things. So I cannot wait for that. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode of of weekend shenanigans. And oh my goodness, I got so much stuff coming up. We doing a whole thing for spring. Okay, coming. We got it's coming. Okay, you'll see more. You'll see more about it. I'll drop some things. All over the channel and all over socials. So you'll see it as it's coming through. But oh my goodness, I've been having so much fun creating all of the graphics for that. So anyways, thank you guys so much for coming through every Sunday as you do. We're out here in these internet streets every Sunday at 7. Tonight was ish at 7 p.m. Eastern for your branding goodness. Okay, so yeah, we gonna see you in these internet streets. Deuces.